Hello, I'm Debra from Storytellingcourses.com, and I'm a professional storyteller and educator. Today I'm going to give you a video training of how to use a storyboard to tell your story or to get polished for a presentation. Now for a presentation, your storyboard might be your slide presentation. But if you're going to learn an actual folk tale and use it in your classroom or in the museum or your summer camp or in doing a speech, you will want to learn a story. For it's from storytelling that we can learn basic principles of being a better speaker and engaging our audience. Today I'm going to tell an African folk tale, Anansi and the Moss-Covered Rock. And I'll be referring to my storyboard. It could be a digital storyboard. If you want to just use an outline, that's fine too. I'm a visual person, so I prefer to draw out my stories. And the reason I do this is because I don't memorize my stories. I might commit to memory my first and my last line of my story and the basic plot of the story, but I don't want to memorize the story and sound canned and sound like blah, 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 that no one would enjoy that kind of presentation. I want to make sure I put excitement and expression in my voice to engage my audience, whether I'm performing on stage or giving a presentation. And so now, Anansi and the Moss-Covered Rock. Anansi could be both man and spider, and on this very day, he chose to be a spider. He went out into the cool, dark forest. And when he was out in the cool, dark forest, he came upon a moss-covered rock. He stopped and looked at that rock and said, isn't that a strange moss-covered rock? And come, down fell Anansi. He was out cold. After a while, he came to, and he was a bit dizzy, and he walked back to his village. And he passed the house of Elephant. And Elephant was sitting there fanning herself with her beautiful ears. And she had a basket of freshly cut pineapples. Anansi saw those pineapples and said, oh, I'm so hungry. I hope she shares them with me. But I've got an idea. Elephant, why don't you come with me in the forest for a walk because it's so hot here? Ah, yes. I've been trying to keep myself cool all day. So Anansi and Elephant went out into the forest, and when they came to the moss-covered rock, Elephant said, isn't that a fine moss-covered rock? And down fell Elephant. And while she was out cold, Anansi went back to her porch and took all the pineapples back to his house. And next he scuttled about to see his friend Monkey climbing and playing in the banana tree, and he saw the ripe bananas. And he thought, I'd like to eat those ripe bananas. Monkey, Monkey, why don't you come with me? Come with me into the cool, dark forest, and then you'll be refreshed. I'll do that. So Monkey followed Anansi into the cool, dark forest, and they came to the moss-covered rock. And Monkey skittered around and said, ew, isn't that a fine moss-covered rock? And out went Monkey. And Anansi scuttled back and picked all of the bananas. Then he went over to the hut of his friend Giraffe and saw he had a basket of mangoes. Giraffe, aren't you hot today? Come walk with me in the cool, dark forest, and you'll feel so refreshed. And Giraffe did just that. He went with Anansi, and when they came to the moss-covered rock, tall Giraffe said, isn't that a strange moss-covered rock? And down went Giraffe, and he was out for a while. And while he was out, Anansi scuttled over and took the whole basket of mangoes back to his house. Now hiding in the bushes was a mule deer. and Mule Deer had been watching all that had been going on. And she decided Anansi needed to learn a lesson. So Mule Deer scuttled back into the village, and Anansi saw Mule Deer, and she had with her a basket of papaya. "Ah, Mule Deer, come with me in the forest. I want to show you something that's so beautiful and cool there." "Oh yes, Anansi, I will come with you." And so Mule Deer followed Anansi into the cool, dark forest, and they came to the strange, moss-covered rock. And Mule Deer looked here, and Mule Deer looked there, and Anansi said, "Well, do you notice anything?" Mule Deer said, "Well, I noticed some ants crawling in the grass." No, what else do you notice?" "Well, I noticed some dried leaves." "Oh, and look, there's a centipede." No, what about this?" Mule Deer looked at it and said, I've seen that before." And Anansi stamped all 8 of his legs and said, "No, isn't this a fine moss-covered rock?" And with that, Anansi went kaboom, and he was out. Mule Deer ran back to the village and notified all the animals, the monkey, the giraffe, and the elephant, of what that trickster Anansi had done. They went over to his house and found all the baskets of fruit. Then they went back to Elephant's house, and they chopped up all the fruit and made a feast. When Anansi came to, he walked into the village and he saw his friends eating all of that fruit. And he begged for some, and they said, "No, Anansi, you tricked us. You'll have to find your own fruit." So by using a storyboard, it helps me to remember my story, but not to memorize it. This is my stepping stone to telling the story without using the storyboard. But storyboards are perfect, especially if you are working with young children, children in a summer camp or in a library setting, because they need to see the illustrations. And that is a lesson today on using a storyboard.